Welcome back to UAV drone design. In this tutorial, we're going to create the communication systems. This antenna here, these two, and the front. And if we can cram into this tutorial the maybe the rocket mounts, but that's probably going to be another tutorial. So let's get started. Okay, so let me just head back. Yeah, so okay, so the first antenna is about starting from here up here. So what I'm thinking is just we're going to go to we're going to make a drawing on the we're going to make a sketch on the front plane. Let's flip it around, right? Okay, so yeah, so it's starting from about back here. Let's have a look at it again. So it's starting a little bit back, and yeah, it's up here somewhere. Okay, so yeah, up here that much. Yeah, not too high. Okay, all right. So yeah, let's just take a spline here. Okay, and but first, before a spline, let's just get a construction line to see somewhere back here, and then my tail goes up like that, something like that, and then that piece goes on top of this. Okay, that's good. Okay, so what we can do is grab a spline now, and it's just we're going to start from somewhere here. Okay, and then we can select our line and select our control polygon, and we can manipulate the way we want it. Okay, so something like that, it will revolve around. So I want to make this here straight. I bring this down so it have a nice sharp edge in the back of it, and it will revolve around like that. Okay, we can always raise this up higher. Okay, and then we just add another center line here. And let's revolve it around and see what we can see. Let's revolve that and close. And we're going to revolve around this. Okay, so yeah, you can see it's not thick enough, so we can manipulate this in the same time. So maybe something like that. Okay, that looks good. Let's have a look at the picture that we have. Maybe a tiny bit bigger, but I'm just gonna go with that because I like that. Okay, that's good. And the one more thing I'm going to do is check if it's straight with this side. Yes, it is. And one more thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a plane somewhere around here and extrude into the part and then extrude into the body. So let's go to sketch, and then we're going to make a sketch of the top plane. Of the top plane. But now we're going to create a plane of the top plane. Okay, let's go back to top plane. plane, and we're going to make it from the top plane, and then we want to get somewhere in the middle of that, roughly. Okay, so let's see if we go up. I think 35 will do it. So 35, that's good. Press OK on that. Okay, and now we're just going to make a sketch on this top plane. Let's look at our picture again. Okay, and there's just the center rectangle starting from about here all the way out like that. About that much. Okay, and then we're just going to extrude that. Extrude. And we're gonna go, let's try if we can get a mid-plane. And then that will go into the, that's fine because it's a solid body, so it can go definitely into the solid surface. It's not a surface, it's a solid body, so that's absolutely fine to extrude straight into the body. Okay, that's good. I'm going to press OK on that. And maybe add a tiny bit of chamfer on this part here. 0.5 might do it for us, and make it less. 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. Yeah, that's better. Okay, press OK on that. So let's have a look at our picture. Okay, that's similar. And now let's have a look at the picture again with the other one, because there's a very similar antenna right underneath it. So right. So yeah, we can mirror it over and probably split it and move it forward, but that could mess up our model. So the only way we can do this if we create the same thing that we did with this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a sketch on the top plane, another sketch, not on the top plane, on the front plane. Okay, and then we're going to create a center line in the center, somewhere about here, and then we're going to create a convert entities. We want to get these two lines, maybe just one of them. Okay, and it's just going to mirror this line over to here. Delete. I'm going to mirror it over here. That looks good. Okay, but this antenna is a little bit back. It's actually a little bit forward into here. So I wonder if we can move the sketch. Symmetric. Delete all. And let's see if anyway we can move this over. Okay, we won't be able to move it over this way. So what we're going to do, we're going to create a linear sketch pattern. So let's see. Let's put this here. And we're gonna go to linear sketch pattern, And for direction, we're going to use this. Let's flip that arrow around, that one. And for entities to pattern, we're going to pattern this. Okay, and then let's add the distance. So something frontal. Let's have a look at our picture. Alright, so it's about one length forward. Okay, so that's good. Let's press OK on that. I didn't pattern our. Sometimes you have to do it 2 times. Okay, so let's move it forward like that. Okay, I added our pattern sketch. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of this center line. Okay, we could keep that center line. So let's make another kind of center line here. Okay, and let's revolve this center line all around. Axis of revolution, and then select counters. Okay, so it won't revolve our sketch. So let's have a look at this. So let's get rid of the center line here. Add our center line here. Okay, and then go to features and let's revolve this center line. Let's try to revolve it around now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to create another sketch, and let's just follow this here. Okay, and then we're going to hide our mirrored sketch. So revolutions, choose that. We're gonna select the sketch. So instead, let's create a new one, right? So let's create a new one. That's gonna be better for us. So let's come over here and then let's just determine how far from the plane it will come out. So something like that up to about this point. Okay, and let's just grab our spline, and then okay, and come in here and let's adjust these lines. I don't want to make it bigger than the other one. Okay, let's say the center line in the middle here. Let's revolve this around and see what we get. Yes, close that up. Choose this line. And that looks good to me. It got a little bit bigger, so we will go back onto it and adjust the lines to make it similar to that one. So see you back at the next tutorial.